Okay, hey guys. This is part 3, and as you can see, I'm just at the vending machine getting my lives back, and I also got poison ink. And I'm just thinking, do I want to get something else? Because I've got a lot of money here. I completely forgot that leftover memberks convert into pearls. But oh well, not the end of the world. So yes, I bought both chips once. The sound breaking, or whatever, I think that's what it's called. So yeah, the floor 20 to 30 is definitely where things really ramp up, and if you lose your run, then it can get devastating at this stage. So yeah, but Lucky Bomb drop, that's what I'm grabbing. And if you didn't notice, I believe this is the first time they've given me a rigulous, it's a hard word by the way, a rigulous level. And I was just even the way it looks, the graphics, it was just so scary looking, so I just avoided at all costs. So yeah. This music is quite interesting, especially like on the floor, the 20 to 30 floors. You know, imagine if these infinity balls did fall off the map. That ball that I made fly off would have just absolutely fallen straight away if that was the case. But yeah, I knew it wouldn't, so even though I had the feeling in the back of my mind that it might. So yeah, but good thing it doesn't. So yeah, it makes those kind of challenges compared to Octo Expansion even easier for me. Even with these bosses that can be overwhelming, especially at this stage of a run. So yeah. And turns out I've got the easiest bit to finish off here. As long as that guy doesn't push it out. There we go. I've got some live commentary just coming up now. We're speeding through this. Okay. Well, we've already got another vending machine corner. Let's see. Allows a pwn drone, splat. Okay, I'm not sure if I need that. It's like sound wave damage. I only just got one, but I think there's no harm having another one. I think we're gonna do this one. Rather interesting, I didn't pick the easy level with the danger and just got it out the way. That might bite me in a minute. Alrighty. These jellyfish, by the way, like, I've never noticed them, but wow. Oh, there's the meat grinders. I wish the meat grinders had more lore in it than just decoration, but one can dream. Look at all these, just this alone, it already just says, oh, that was a bad idea. No, it just says already how tricky these last 10 levels can be. Yeah. My armor is like taking way too long to... No, why did I do this? This is a bad idea. I shouldn't have rushed into it. That's what I mean. If I rush into it, it's problematic. Oh, where's that other one? I heard one. It's right there. Annoying that didn't fall off the edge. That would have saved him much more time. Would have saved time. Right, let's... Where'd the ball go? Okay. I was just running away. Ignore him, just go quickly. Just running away from those guys. Oh no, it's stuck in a corner. Okay. Alright, and then it should be easy from here. Oh, good, good, good. Okay, I got it. Yeah. Okay, we got this in the bag. Yes! Oh, I'm definitely getting scared now that we're gonna just get so high up and then lose. Oh, what's with these like rigidness stages? Well, it's giving me no options here, I don't think, because there's no way I'm doing these. Oh, there's danger as well. Oh, I don't like the sound of that. Right. I'm gonna just ignore it. It's only just appeared, so surely it should give me an easier option. Surely. I'm afraid to inform you, Sam, it did not just appear. Once again. Okay. Having to face the consequences later. That's just me. Well. Yeah. Alright, I can nearly hear one. Oh. Okay, I think my commentary's ended there. Yeah, I can't believe I just skipped an easy floor with danger and just got it out the way. I think I was just like, I really wanted that chip. Because then I was given a Rigulous option for danger, and there was no way in hell I was going to pick that, so it meant that whatever comes next, because I haven't watched this, I think I've watched this even less, but yeah, it's not going to give me an easy option, that's for sure. Maybe it might give me a hard option, not so much Rigulous, but yeah. I will face the consequences of my actions again. Oh. Okay, this bit should be easy. You're just getting stuck in the corner. Just as long as they don't push it off. Okay. Okay, there we go. That should be the end of that floor. And one step closer to the end. Or at least that's what I was thinking at the time. No spoilers, by the way. But yeah, every floor that oh, okay. It gave me an easy option. That's quite nice of them, actually. I didn't quite face the consequences. Just a little bit, I did. But yeah, every floor from this point I was just, yeah, the risks. Speaking of risks, this type of danger is scary. It really is. Because for one, the music. That makes it amps it up more than it already is. But the amount of radius that you have of light is so small that you can and the enemies just hide in plain sight in that dark. It's almost like they become invisible. And then they just, yeah, they like, the opacity just rises as they approach your light radius, which is quite small, that I remind you. I think I also didn't take advantage with the balloons, those, you know, those ink balloon things, as much as I should have at this point. At least I can't remember what I did after this, but yeah, I did die. And I was worried that this is going to be what ends my run. The dark. I also did not realise that you can skip this floor and just go to select a different floor for, like, you know, the same floor number, for the cost of membucks, which I definitely would have been able to afford.
This run is going pretty good, huh, 8? Feel like we gotta be getting close now.
You're right, we're almost at the top floor.
Oh yeah, shouldn't be long before we get this wrapped up. Then it's back to our world tour.
Off the hook, was it? I'm eager to get out there so I can catch your act.
Our science is tight. Peep the disclaimer first, because we've been known to blow minds.
We still have a few shows left in our tour. You and 8 are more than welcome to come see one. I'll think about it. Though that means flying. Never been on a plane before. But yeah, anyway, I don't like the lights out danger. But I'm glad I got through that one. And yet that floor only gave me 5 pearls. That's kind of annoying. But what can you do? So now we're on floor 26, I believe. And my dualies they're really popping off, aren't they? So yeah, I'm just trying to think what to say. I'm kind of a little bit nervous, or like on edge just a second, so it's putting me off. But look at the amount of enemies there. That's so many. I didn't notice what floor mode this is on. I'm guessing it's normal. That if I had to guess. But yeah, now something I didn't really notice, or kind of did, are these this big fish thing, the ugly fish. It's such an ugly fish. But yeah, those are the ones that they launch those like missile bomb things, fishies, gelatins. And yeah, damn, if you don't deal with them, they're just annoying. So, but yeah, I just wanted to catch the wheelie fish, as the wheelie gelatin, as I like to call it. So, yeah. All right. Oh God. Hard and rigulous. That's not fun. What did I? So I went for run speed or sticky ink, surely, because even the rigulous chip doesn't really do much for me. Okay, so I got run speed. I don't know why. Maybe I guess. Okay, I guess I thought maybe it would be a slightly easier because it was the cheapest reward. Don't know. So, okay, so another turbulent tower. And yeah, ugly fish is ugly gelatin is back. There's so many bosses. Sorry, gelatins. I keep getting them mixed up. Yeah, just pressing on. Just while I wasn't being chased. And then I think, if I remember here, I kind of just hang about on this platform for a while because all these enemies were just trying to get to me. And I wanted to clear them out. But yeah, just kept going. Kept going and going. But yeah, the speed on my weapon is really fast actually. It's getting a lot of hits in. I don't know if it's faster compared to when I last commented on it. It feels like it is. I don't know. So, yep. Getting past checkpoint 1 and just shredding out. Yeah, unloading the amount of enemies that were coming up the tower now actually. Not tower, the platform. And just trying to, yeah, get away as quick as possible. Oh, and yeah, I tried to reef slide, but I think I got knocked off, like, just as I pressed the button, so it just was absolutely useless. I don't know why I didn't get rid of ugly gelatin, or what are we gonna call it? I don't know what the name of it is. Launch gelatin? I don't know. But I was getting so much stuff, regardless of the amount of enemies there are and all that. So that's cool. I think I had quite a few luck chips. Which, I think is a common tone in this palette. I only saw it a few hours ago and I've already forgotten. But yeah, a little break from the bosses, the gelatins, because there were so many, and as you can see there's more. And I was just like, get the reef slider and see if that would push the turbulent tower, and it did. So that's good. Alright, so oh god, a bit of a hard danger. And Originus. Do I have mobile drone gauge at this point? I mean not this point, after 4 pallets, because I don't remember ever getting it. But anyway, this time I decided to just face the danger straight away. Especially because I think the other hard floor wasn't something it had to offer. Ah, yes. No pearl drone. This is also one I'm not fond of, especially when you rely a lot on pearl. So yeah, this was gonna be interesting. And this kind of stage looks way too familiar for me. You'll see what I mean in the future. It's something I look back on a lot. So I want to see how this version of it goes. It currently feels like there's not as many enemies going around. It feels easier in a way. Just looking at it, just looks easier. Saying that, I was about to die. So revive. Okay. Yeah, yeah, slight spoiler, there were a lot of enemies. And it was just like, oh god, please leave me alone. But yeah, this is definitely quicker. I think, did they have, was there any of those, missiles? I don't think there was missiles in the other version, which is one thing. But anyway, I gotta stop talking about it because, I don't want to spoil things. And, yeah, I've noticed the CDs are also absolutely worthless without Pearl. I don't know why I collected it. I think I just wanted to test it, just to be sure. So, can we get this guy, Wheelie? Can get Wheelie Gelatin this time around. There we go. Okay. Yeah. Definitely easier to look on. Well, looked easier to play. Ooh, and yes, okay, yeah, I definitely picked the vending machine because I had lots of money and I think it just meant I could guarantee myself I could at the very least try the final boss. So what do we got? Yeah, oh yeah, and getting that life back too. Giant Splat Bomb I bought. And I bought another one. That's pretty good. That's a good place to, a good amount of points to be able to reduce. Because you can get bombs, Splat Bombs an awful lot. So, I don't know what I was doing here. I think I was just like mentally preparing myself for the final fight. Okay. Yeah, definitely mentally preparing myself. Top floor, everyone. Order must be waiting for us there. I'm partly responsible for what's going on, so I'll go out there with you 8.
Without a weapon? Forget that!
I know, but I have to. Look, it's pretty much impossible to change Marina's mind once it's set. But she can handle herself without a weapon. There shouldn't be a problem. That's so sweet of you, Ak.
Alright, I can see where I'm outvoted. No big blazes of glory though, okay?
You got it, Pearl.
You coming too, Ak?
Nah, I'd rather not get in your way. I'll watch from here in case things go south.
Good looking out. And yo, if things get real bad, keep Marina safe. Get hyped, get psyched. Get ready for the big old messy fight.
That's so sweet of Pearl. But it's also funny that Ak was like, oh, Marina can handle herself, but also they're just like, I'm staying in the elevator. So yeah, here we go. Very quickly, I apologise that I could not talk and play this blind. But I was just so excited to just play it. So this is what the situation is now, and that's fine. I'm fine with that. It's all good. I'll do my best to share the excitement I had. But yeah, Order's waiting for us, so let's go.
Yo, look, it's Order.
And let's do some dialogue.
A perfect world is a stable world. It has no need for change, for variety. It has no need for desire, for conflict. In this world, none desire what might be. They embrace what is. Their lives are peaceful ones. I will archive a quiet and peaceful world. Reasons to oppose this include error, no reasons found.
I can't deny that a chaotic world is an unstable one. That uncertainty can tire you out or make you scared of what tomorrow might bring. There've been times where I wished everything could stay the same forever. Sometimes when colours clash and mix, you end up with mud, but every now and then you get to see a beautiful rainbow. And in the end, that's a gamble I'm willing to take, with Pearl, and 8, and Ak, and everyone else.
The smart architect, my creator, would deny me. Illogical, irrational, error, an unrecoverable mentality error has occurred. The sentence for interruption of order is eradication.
Bet you've been itching to take this thing on. Let's get to it, 8.
Well, I just want to say, I know, like, there's a part of me that's thinking, oh, octopus, cool. But at the same time, this boss is pretty terrifying. Because there's a lot to, just like the marina fight, there's a lot kind of going on, but also, the vibe in this is very creepy. You know, you've got this octopus gelatin thing. See all the, like, it looks like these bone pieces, and then it's got 8 balls for eyes, or infinity balls, I'm not quite sure which one it is. Then you've got the music. It's got there's this creepy lullaby in it, which I've noticed the most, and yeah, it's terrifying. It just makes it so creepy. The next thing is that the room is pretty dark. Not like dark, I don't mean that, but like, trying to think of the word. It's like dark. It's definitely dark roomish kind of thing. Dull, I should say.
It's regenerating? Not cool. What the? This portal can move?
Yeah, it works similarly to the marina fight too, but it's got 3 phases. Yeah, was there another thing? Oh yeah, the other creepy thing about this boss is that this boss, it just follows you wherever you go. It doesn't matter if you're on the platform below, it will always follow you, so it's always looking at you in the eyes. It's like, oh my god, that's something. People staring is like, for me, is like something I'm very anxious about. So that doesn't help but it helps it to be creepy, which yeah, I do like when things do get creepy, because it's just good when it's good storytelling, of course, not just for the sake of it. So yeah, so we're on the second phase right now, and I'm just getting through these portals. Oh no, we've broken the barrier already. The barrier's down again. Hopefully for good this time. So yeah, just doing what I can to paint him, to paint order. And let's see. Oh yeah, it's got Stingray. So this is oh god, that hurt to watch back. Yeah, that Stingray, that is just, it's basic. I think it's impossible to avoid, or to just fight over it, because it just follows you So my strategy was just to run away from it, and I kind of just at some point I just painted my escape route just so I could get away faster. Oh yeah, and in this phase, and the third phase, the portals move when you shoot them. There must be one more portal somewhere. Oh yeah, he also launches Super Chomp as well. Funny how, like, in single player, Super Chomp can be quite dangerous, but in multiplayer it's just kind of a bit weak. Funny how, like, they get a lot right in single player modes and even Salmon Run, but they just fail to get the kind of like the basics of the main multiplayer. But that's a rant for another day. We got the Stuff Our song, so that really helps to close the portals for a bit, just so we got less enemies. And let's try hitting him again, because if you didn't see, when I died, it resets the portals, so it kind of set me back a little bit, but I wasn't too worried about it. I was just kind of, yeah, just focusing. Okay, and surely I ran this time. I think I did. I'm certainly trying to. Oh god. No, Sam. I got lucky. I got lucky there. If it didn't stop, then I think I would have died there. So there we go, second phase done. Now I was just painting. Yeah, I think I was doing some painting so that I could sort of get my escape route just kind of a bit more planned out.
One more push, 8.
Executing successive slider.
Oh, and yeah, how many specials does this boss have? I think. I mean, there's definitely a few specials I can think of that it doesn't have, for obvious reasons. But yeah, it's yeah, it is quite loaded with specials. Oh, and then yeah, we got Stingray, Sam got Run. Just run, Sam. Okay, good. I think Pearl's Killer Whale was a bit confusing. Definitely, I do recommend, as somebody who's played with friends or Splatoon in the past before I got my capture card and my mic and all that, I would definitely have your sound on when you're playing Splatoon. You are down to the last portal. Yeah, especially if you're playing single mode and doing bosses like this, because sounds are not only what bring you into the atmosphere, but also they help you to avoid certain attacks because you can hear them. So, is this the last portal? Yeah, it is. Oh, that was... Jeez. That attack was rough, and this is rough too. That attack was... yeah. I was not expecting it at all. And I was just... I was worried that that was going to be the end and I had to restart that phase and also be on my last life. But no, I got away. I did manage to get away. Thinking about it, I got that unlocked one stage of the damage taken hack. If I didn't grab that, I wonder how differently this fight would have played. Kind of interesting. So yeah, and in this last phase, it feels like there's quite a small window to get your attacks in, because especially with my weapon, you have to get right in there, I think. I mean, not like right in there, but you had to get quite close still. And it felt like it was giving so little time to let you attack. I kind of just had to, I think I just had to attack when it was doing the either the enemy spawn or those big blobs of ink. Sam, get out there. Okay, yeah, still wasn't used to that attack, it seems. But yeah, just do my usual strategy of just holding back and taking my time and just finding the right moment to attack. That's, yeah. Maybe, I'm sure, maybe at some point I'll kind of make myself go out of my comfort zone. But not today. So, oh, okay, I think by this point I was getting used to the tentacle attack. I just needed to chip in some points, not points, damage, because it was just taking me so long to do. But we're getting there. We're getting there. This is another reason why I'm doing the two versions of these videos, because I feel like there's this wanting to just show the process of how you get from the bottom to the top and then beating the boss. But those can like take anywhere between 40 minutes and an hour, which is my case so far. Or I think this one's taken me like this complete run has taken me how long? I think by the time this is done, probably just maybe a little bit under 2 hours. But that's kind of normal because this is I'm doing the story in this run. So yeah, I do want to like cut it right down just to have like a shorter watchable video for just anyone who feels like what I'm not gonna act like I have an audience. But yeah, it's just giving the options. Showing the process and just summarizing the process. Yeah, especially because, you know, this is taking quite a bit of time, and I think I'm gonna start quieting down a bit because I believe it should be done any time now. I was definitely trying to get those last hits in whenever I could, because I was just, when I get so close, I just want to do it. So I'm just gonna stay quiet for a bit, or just reduce how much I talk. But yeah, I had fun. I did have fun. I had fun playing this boss, and overall fun with the side order, at least so far anyway. Anyway, quiet.
Looks like you're done, so Snordo.
Such chaotic energy, it is fearsome. But the program is now fully executed. The rebooted world will know the tranquility of order.
No, after all that, we're too late? I don't want a blank world. Maybe I can shut down Order's program. No good. It's propagating too fast. Pearl, I... Well, everyone's dead. Come on, 8. See the light. Feel the rhythm. Come on, the rhythm. Do the rhythm. Let's go. There it is, 8. I'm feeling your vibe. And Marina, your backing trap slaps. Cancel that snooze button. Hit me with that beat, DJ. Coming at you, Pearl.
Of what use is this resistance? Happiness is stasis, unchanging, forever.
You kidding? We're still on tour. The show doesn't stop. Keep your boring gigs for boring people. We're out here living, loser. Right, gang? Crank it up. Hit it, Pearl. Mic check. Booyah! Oh god, that was louder than I was expecting. Booyah!
My limbs are self-animating. Why? This is outside of my parameters. An undefined error is occurring.
Ha! This world you dreamed up is so boring. Even you can't stand it anymore.
But we got the ink to fix that. Don't get cooked. Stay off the hook.
Useless. Try all you like. The result will never change.
Hey, the palette's empty. Did Order do this? Look, I think I see colour chips trapped inside those portals.
Oh yeah, we're turning up the intensity on this fight. It's encore time. Ready to take a bow, 8?
Running compulsory grey scaling. Error. Retrying. Error persists.
Oh, that was so embarrassing. I do wish there was a bad ending, I'm not gonna lie. I felt I felt a bit sad that there was no bad ending this time around, but I get why they didn't do it, but still, just a missed opportunity. Anyway, negatives. No negatives here. We're gonna move on because this is absolute hype. Oh yeah, they this guy orders stolen all our chips, even though we did our, well, Pearl did our good old booyah. He still stole our pallets. And the other pallets too. Not pallets, chips. I knew it! Those portals are hiding the colour chips. Incredible. But yeah, anyway, look at that. We got some movement.
What are those?
We're going at the speed of sound.
Whoa, the colour chips are more saturated than usual.
Alright, next one. Let's do it. Alright, I think this one's range. Let's go. Hell
These
yeah.
look like range tone chips.
Look how, yeah, see how far the Dualies went there. Like how far the ink goes. It's very far. And, oh, hang on, did we get this one? No. I was like, let's just run away, and I thought, you know, since we're over here, we may as well just try for a different portal slash chip range color. Okay, come on, 8, come on, let's go. Alright, got support, so, and the music's ramping up. It's time to get really excited.
Oh sweet, we snagged the drum chips.
We got our pearl chips. So now Pearl's gonna go absolutely crazy. Oh, and then at this point we're just absolutely unstoppable. We got our lucky chips, and finally got our power chips. Look, it's the full rainbow.
Overflow.
Oh yeah, crank it up.
I'm gonna leave it to Pearl now.
Let's hit that creek with every chip at once. You folks ready to see a colour whale?
Huh. This is gonna leave a stain. Pour it on, Pearl.
Incompatible with program.
Taste the rainbow order.
Warning, unidentified error fails. Warning, undercarrying. Warning, unidentified error.
Did we win? What the? Wait, what's that? It's so cute.
You ruined everything! I was so close to my perfect world of order!
It's like Order, except a lot less scary. I don't think we have much to worry about here. Sweet. Case closed then. Yo, baby puss, you are down with our music, right? We can get you VPI seats to our show, if you promise to be on your best behaviour. Aw, Pearl. Oh, right, time for us to bounce. We gotta get back to the real Inkopolis Square. I've watched that back quite a few times actually, and it still makes me smile. And that's pretty much the story. It was much quicker than I was expecting. But then I remembered, yes, it's probably the replayability that has a effect on how the game works. But that's fine. I am like a story person first, gameplay second kind of gal, but I ain't complaining. The stuff we did get was really good. I think, yeah, like I've stated before, I think my biggest disappointment was very little Agent 4 content. But I mean, it's not the worst thing in the world, because it kind of just saves some of the trouble of, like, crap. Like, oh shit. We gotta reimagine this part of us Agent 4's story now. But anyway, yeah. I also love cutscenes, and I love how they just gotten better and better in every single player that we've gotten since Octo expansion, and I love that. Yeah. I was gonna say that I felt like I wish that we got more for Pearl. While Pearl hasn't got much lore, at least not yet, she is an MVP, I swear. Like, and I'm not joking. Just the final boss alone, you just see how much of a boss Pearl is. And like I've said before, the Pearl and Marina relationship, I can't see how they would have hidden anything in the localization this time, and that is such a relief. If they have hidden something, then I'd be curious to know what it would be. The atmosphere in these credits are so pretty. They're always pretty to look at. Oh yeah, sorry, not Pearl, Marina. Damn, she's hitting those notes. I think Shiver's got some competition. Yeah. Yeah, and having Ak in this, it's quite nice. Yeah, it's quite nice that they added Ak in, just for a little bit of just small little lore stuff, and yeah. Yeah, that's such a feel-good ending. Not end, well, credits. Yeah.
Maybe I got a little carried away back there, but this isn't over yet. They still want their Quirrell's World of Order. and I'm gonna give it to them.
And we got the Order replica gear. And we got a new emote. That was very hype when I saw that. It's like, no way, they added that. They have a new emote. Which we'll see that in a shortly. Okay, it's time. Load it up, baby. It's in Coppola Square. It's such a familiar sight. And Pearl and Marina are there. Splatoon 2! Oh, fuck. This damn game. That last song was a request from the redoubtable Splatsville rules, titled
Hashtag 47 Onward by Deadfish featuring Off the Hook.
Hold up, artists from Inkopolis? I thought we repped Splatsville. Anarchy! You say that, Fry, but I've heard you gush over their talent before. Speaking of Off the Hook, word is that they're back in Inkopolis Square after the big tour.
That's right. Did you see they announced a new song after the tour? I caught an interview with Pearl where she said, "We're not done fighting yet." I don't know what that means, but that sounds cool.
Isn't their world tour over? Maybe they still have a score to settle with someone. Apparently that's not all the news we have for today. Whoa, what you got? Turf War is making a comeback in Inkopolis Square. The hype is real, it seems. Another Inkopolis story? Don't we have any real news? Wasn't Inkopolis Square filled with spaced out slotches? Last we heard.
Seems like most of the folks snapped out of it, but some people still aren't all there.
Come on, everyone zones out sometimes. You've been a little spaced out yourself, big man.
Didn't I have to ask someone to pass the soy sauce 3 times yesterday?
What of it? It's not like we're involved in whatever's happening at Inkopolis Square. Yep, nothing to do with us, that's for sure. And that's all for now.
Let's get out of here.
From Splatsville, that's a wrap. Catch you later! Welcome to Inkopolis Square, the new nerve centre of Inkling culture. That's the Deca Tower in front of you, one of the tallest buildings in all of Inkopolis. There's a lobby on the first floor of Deca Tower for online battles. Over there we've got the Galera, Inkopolis' popular shopping centre. Here you can buy the freshest gear and weapons to use in battle. But the shops are pretty exclusive and they won't serve you if you're not fresh enough. What else? Oh, that creepy shop back there. Rumour has it... Oh, can't read fast. Might want to think twice. I just went through this dialogue quickly. I was just like, I want to explore, please. But this is interesting. In the order sector, as they've called it, they still say that some people are spacing out. I'm quite interested in that. Like, is that an effect of order trying to do his thing before he kind of broke out of it and just did that push? So yeah, so maybe there was a bit of consequence to that after all. So yeah, I'm just exploring around a little bit, and I see merch here, and I was like, huh, I thought, well, aren't you in Splatsville now, merch? Penny's like, I'm offline apparently. So, what did I do next? Oh yeah, I collected my reward, which is the emotes, the equipment, the banner, and the title. Oh, and the dev diary poster, which is cool. So then I went to check the gear, and oh yeah, the emote So cool. I hope we get a Squid Sister version because we got Deep Cut and Off the Hook now. So Squid Sisters are left, which weirdly they didn't give in the other story mode. So yeah, so here's me just kind of putting on the equipment together, and I gotta say, my opinion on the gear is it's not my favorite. I just kind of feel like, especially as a reward, I just felt like it just looked a bit strange. I don't know. That's just my opinion. And then I was just like, the adjust gear thing. I didn't realize that they implemented this so already. But I liked my oversized jumper, so I kept that. So yeah, the outfit's not my favorite. I might wear the shoes, but I don't feel like wearing the outfit. I'm sorry to disappoint. Okay. So I believe now I went to check out the shops because I realised it's the Splatoon 2 shopkeepers, and there's one shopkeeper in particular that I wanted to see. I was to just explore the place first and realise that you can't order food, and you also can't play Squid Beats, I believe it's called, which is weird and a bit of a shame, but maybe they'll add it later. Or maybe they won't. We'll see. Oh yeah, and it's Pearl and Marina. Wanted to see their reaction. Give me your reaction. It's so weird seeing them like this now. I've got so used to their new outfit that it just looked so strange just seeing them in their Splatoon 2 gear. So anyway, I'm going in the shop and I was curious to see who's the shopkeeper in this shop. And it turns out to be this thing that's called Donnie. I forgot what the other two are called in Inkopolis Plaza, but it's the same species and it's quite interesting. Like, what are they exactly? Are they just youngsters? I'm not sure. Anyway, this is who I wanted to see. Flo. I love Flo. I know I didn't realise I had such nostalgia for Splatoon 2 like a lot of people do, because I got into it in 2020. But yeah, I just felt like I like Flo's design and her like attitude. It's just, she's so nice. I definitely missed her. And I messed around with the gear adjustments because it's like there's so many more items that can be adjustable now. Which I like, especially with glasses, and because yeah, I don't really like wearing glasses on the eyes, not even sunglasses, but on the head, yes please. So yeah, and the Jalafonzo, I don't really care about Jalafonzo, but he's got an interesting attire, I'll tell you that. And then Brisk, I don't really remember Brisk. He's certainly interesting, that's for sure. Yeah, I don't really have much to say. So, yeah, funny, you can change whether your shoes have socks or not now, too. Which is cool because, for like sandals, they put, I mean, I sometimes wear socks with sandals, but, I know it's wrong. So, yeah, so it's cool that they do that you don't need to wear socks with sandals. Yo, 8! 8, you came back! Thanks again for helping us put a stop in Order's terrible plan. You cut Order off most of its power, so there's no need to worry about it pulling anyone else in here. Yeah, everything's chill. Well, mostly. So, the bad news is, I've discovered an issue with the pallets still in the Memverse. Remember when I told you that pallets are a part of a soul belonging to someone pulled into the Memverse? God, that was a mouthful. That shouldn't have happened, but Order pulling them in must have forced them into becoming pallets. The safeguards in place to protect the soul's owner must have been tampered with. Sounds like a serious security flaw. Yeah, and if it's not fixed, it could have equal serious consequences in the real world. If we take a pallet to the control room on the top floor of the spiral, we should be able to reconfigure the settings to patch the issue. But we can only reconfigure the pallet we take up with us. The problem won't really be addressed until we go up the spiral with every pallet. And the lockers are still giving off signals from pallets inside. There are still pallets we haven't even seen. Okay, game plan. First we get our hands on all the pallets. Next, take every single one up every floor of the spiral. Sounds like a big job, honestly. But the sooner we get started, the sooner it'll be done. 8's a powerhouse, and with us helping, we'll be done quicker than it takes me to empty an ink tank. Yay, Paul, that's the spirit.
Yo, I think someone set up shop behind the lockers. Let's go hit the lockers and check out whoever it is while we're out there.
Okay, so someone set up shop and we got we got our free keys and we got our Dualies replica for completing the Dualies run. So we got 2 pallets here, so I opened them up. We got Merch's pallet, which was interesting.
Merch? Oh yeah, that little squirt.
Little squirt? Paul, he's been taller than you for a while. I heard that Merch found a job out of town. I'd love to catch up with him for a chat. Come to think of it, the glowing doors on these lockers seem to indicate which ones have pallets. I'm still getting lots of pallet signals in there, so keep switching up pallets and collecting keys. That's so funny about that thing with Pearl and Merch. And Fry's pallet, which is a Splatoon.
Yes, we found Fry's pallet.
Fry's so adorable. I love how every time we meet, she makes a beeline right for you.
Yeah, though it's always a toss-up whether she's coming in to hug me or punch me.
Oh, I love Fry. I just love her.
So far, we've gotten a new locker key every time we beat a boss with a new pallet. On our next Spiral of Order run, why not try a pallet we don't have any keys for yet?
Okay, so we got another dev diary out of that, and yeah, 2 new weapons. I haven't played either of them as I'm recording this yet, but I think I'm gonna do the Splatoon next. So yeah, and we got a serious build-up of pearls from our completion, and a few more that we got from collecting more chips. And I was trying to just read them out, or to myself, but yeah, for some reason OBS, where I record, it kind of brightens up the game. And I know this because when I put my Switch in handheld, I can read this writing better. But in there, I just can barely read it, and I don't think you guys can read it either. I'm not sure. So, we got some more titles. Side Orderly Revealer, I think that said. Yeah, and we still got the drones, drone guy, the clones, blanked because we hadn't beaten it yet. So that was something I needed to do. Yeah, I don't know what, I'm not going to say too much about that for the time being. So yeah, and we got the Overlorder information. We are busy prepping for our world tour. Sounds like we never run out of things to take care of. There aren't many hills Pearl cares enough to die on, but when it comes to music, she gets real serious. I take our music seriously too, and sometimes we both feel so strongly about something that it turns into a fight. That part's never fun, but when it comes to our art, we have to be true to ourselves, no compromises. Oh, speaking of the tour, Pearl let me know we're taking Agent 8 with us. Agent 8 seems psyched to join up. If we're this busy now, wait until the tour actually starts. We'll need all the help we can get, so this is a big relief. I know we can count on Agent 8. Now I can put all my energy into making new songs. The power! Project Memverse? Update. I finished the prototype of the virtual world I'm tentatively calling the Memverse. All that's there now is a recreation of Inkopolis Square. The idea for it is to be a temporary storehouse for memories. I'm still struggling with the bigger job of extracting data from Kambako's systems. It's tougher than I thought. Okay, so we got some stickers, decorations and banners, and at some point get some more gear. I've unlocked one of the gears as where I'm currently at. But I need to be careful with what I spent, because I wanted to get more hacks. But I bought the pancakes. I can't think of anyone that hasn't bought the pancakes as like at an almost like as early as they could. And I was debating getting that Pearl pet
Guess
poster.
what, 8? The hack I'm calling Risky Rewards is finally ready for you. The fewer hacks you have active when you clear the Spiral of Order, the more pearls you get. Up to 3 times as many, in fact. But you do have to clear it. Wash out partway through. No pearls for you. Once you get the hang of clearing the spiral and think you don't need help with it, give this hack a try.
Okay guys, I'm gonna leave it here. But yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I hope this was still enjoyable despite the lack of blind commentary. There will be, I will say, the next lot of palettes that I'm doing, the next 3, there's going to be a lot more blind commentary, and I will try my best to keep that going for the other palettes too, but I'm not gonna wait too long just because of that. Just because I can get more blind commentary. So yeah, I will see you guys another time, and thank you for watching. See you later. Bye bye.